back in a minute, folks. Shit. Shut that stuff on. Yeah. Mr. Rock and Rogs, Sarah. Nah, I just want to do a video a little bit here and talk about Chris. Like I said, he was like I said, I mean, he didn't teach me how to play guitar, but he did teach me some stuff. I mean, stuff that I wanted to learn and all, but he just a great guy. He was. I mean, I've got video back on my YouTube channel. I mean, you'd have to scroll quite a ways, but I've got pretty much him in a concert playing, and with this band, I figured I'd wear his hat too. Major change. But that's when I got this hat, was when they played that concert, and I just it's hard to believe he's gone. I mean, he taught just so many people. I mean, there's just so many people that he used to work at a music store, and in the back he uh, taught. I mean, you could call up there, and if he had an opening, you could go up there, and I think it was like 45 minutes, 30 minutes to 45 minutes. He would, you go back there and you take a song, or I mean, if you was trying to learn or whatever, and he would just, he would go through the whole thing with you, and hey, how are you? But yeah, he was a good guy, really was. I mean, I know he was sickly. I mean, he had diabetes, and been a long time since I seen you guys. It's been a while. But no, he still collecting skulls. I appreciate it. Like I said, he's just like I said, he was just a good guy, and I mean, he was good to everybody. Everybody knew him around here. Uh, he was just one of those type of people, you know, that anybody and everybody that knew him, they loved him. I mean, he was just had a good heart, and he would well, and he's got a YouTube channel on here. It's called Voodoo Rose. You can go on there and look and see some of the stuff that he done, and I know he's got a Facebook page. I know he always talked about that, but I just never had Facebook. But he's got a Facebook or got to have a Facebook page, and he's got an Instagram page. I followed him on Instagram, and like I said, he was just a good guy. You know, he was just always. I can remember back in high school. You know, I remember uh, them playing around here local and stuff, and I remember, I think it was, I don't know how many times, 4 or 5, something like that. Shaw Woman, I heard you, but I remember him. He done the Eddie Van Halen contest they had in Tennessee over here, and he'd win it every time. I mean, he was just that good of a player. Story, Dory, are you? But yeah, he was just that good. I mean, and he was so proud because, like I said, in that little room taught in, uh, he uh, he had a big poster up and it had the pictures of Eddie Van Halen and all of them, and he had them to sign it, and then he had a guitar signed by him, and I mean, but he really loved what he done. I mean, he really did. He was always about music. He taught at 3 different colleges. He taught music in 3 colleges. But my heart goes out to his son. I mean, he had one boy, uh, and my heart goes out to him. He's just, he was. I don't really know if he got into music, or I think he got into teaching music. I'm not for sure, but hey, Curry Ann, but he got into doing music and all too. I think, if I'm not mistaken, but no, it was just. I was shocked to hear it today. I mean, I reckon it happened last night, but yeah, he's just a great guy. He really was. I mean, you couldn't ask for no better person. He was just full of life. I mean, never had nothing. He never had nothing bad to say about nobody. I mean, I never, I remember when I took lessons, and we'd be in there working, and just right beside of us, there was a guy. He taught like he taught like the bluegrass stuff, like banjo and bluegrass guitar and mandolin and fiddle. Uh, but I remember when I was taking the lesson, there was a boy I went to school with. He was taking uh, violin lessons, and me and Chris was in there. We was trying to learn to play, and whatever I took up there. I don't, like I said, I can't remember all I took, but and I've still got the videos. When I would go, I had a video camera, and I would set it up, and Chris, he would go through it, fret by fret and string by string and everything. But I remember that old boy over there, he'd be like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr, rrr," and I'd be sitting there going, how in the world do you stand this? And Chris, he's like, oh, it's just part of it, people's got to learn, and he just, like I said, he didn't say, it drives me nuts or anything. He was just that good a person, I always told him, I said, I think you're the Bob Ross of teaching guitar. But anyways, I'm gonna miss him. I mean, I hadn't seen him in a long time. I mean, he would make a post on Instagram every now and again. I think the last one he made, he showed his pedal board, but I can't, I think I made a comment. I'm not for sure. I may have disliked it, but uh, yeah, like I said, I mean, I've got. Well, actually, to be now that I think about it, I've got two videos of him. I've got two. Well, I think I split it, so it may be like two or three of the one that he played with the band, and then there was one that he played what they call High Knob Festival, and and he was with some of his students at that time. But he was with some of his students, and I appreciate it. Like I said, he was just a great guy, and I mean, to be honest, to really say this, he was probably one of the best guitar players that I knew in person. I mean, there was nothing he couldn't play. Nothing. I mean, nothing. You could take a song to him, and if he didn't know it, they hadn't even heard it in 5 minutes, he was playing the whole thing. I mean, that's just he could sit and listen like either DVD. Well, back when I was taking it, I think I had like cassettes. I think it was cassettes I was taking, but anyway, he'd rewind it and he'd listen and he'd sit there and he'd go, and then he'd rewind and he'd go back and like I said, 5 minutes he's playing the whole song. Yeah, they have that every year, High Knob Festival. That's what they call it, and it was just, but no, and I like to kind of mention this too. My mom, night before last, she called me and she's telling me that she couldn't breathe good, and we went over there and took her to the ER, and come find out she had pneumonia for one, but the doctors thought she was having a heart attack, so they took her to Tennessee over to the doctors over there. Because anytime, I mean, if they can do it from here, if anybody that goes to the doctor here, most of the time they'll either take them by ambulance or depending on how bad, or they'll fly them to Tennessee. That's where the heart doctors and all is here. So anyway, they took her to Tennessee and they done that catheterization or whatever, and they went up in her wrist and come to find out she's got blocked arteries. She's pretty bad off, and the doctor said that they can't operate. They can't. He said he would like to be able to put in stents, but he said it's just too bad. So, uh, thank you, Derby. But so, and then they also said that smoking was what caused it. I mean, mom smoked all of her life, and I can remember 20, 30 years ago, I remember Dad, all the time telling her, hey, Rosalie, won't you quit smoking? Won't you try to quit? And she'd throw something up at him, but, so, I mean, she's got that option now, and I think me and hers talked about it, and I think when she gets out of the hospital, she's just gonna stay. Her and Dale's gonna stay here with me, you know, cause she's just getting too old to try to do. I mean, she's 75-year old, so I mean, she's getting too old to do anything with my brother. But anyways, you know, and herself. I mean, she needs to help herself, so it's all hit me at one time, and then I found out too that one of my cousins passed away on my mom's side. So yeah, that kind of hit me. So it just seemed like it's just here in the last week. I mean, this past week, it's just since Monday. I mean, it's been seemed like it's been a wrench thrown the cogs every way I've turned. So, and I mean, I know but no, it is what it is, you know. I mean, like I said, I mean, but I kind of wanted to do this for Chris because, like I said, I mean, you know, like I said, he didn't teach me how to play guitar. I mean, he taught me some stuff that I wanted to learn, but because my cousin taught me when I was 14, but I mean, this was later on in life that I went and took some lessons from him, but, you know, uh, he did help. So I give credit wherever it's due, and I just, you know, he was, like I said, he was just a good friend too. I mean, you could see him out anywhere, and he was just so tickled to see you, just like, you know, I mean, just like family. You know, he was. I mean, to be honest, he was more tickled to see you than most of my family is. You know, I mean, that's just the way he was. You know, and like I say, he's a good guy. Really was. He's a good guy, and I'm gonna miss him. And oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna get. I mean, they're trying to kill us off any way possible. Water, food, anything they can do. You know. But I don't know. Like I said, it's just. But yeah, he did. He was. I mean, you could tell. I mean, even that picture that I posted on here on my community page. I mean, you could tell, and it even seemed like every time I seen him, you know, you could tell in his face he wasn't looking good. I mean, you could tell he had health issues, but I reckon that's as far as I have to understand, and I'm not for sure, but as far as I have to understand, and he's a heart give out on him. So, but I do remember one song that I took to him. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, like I said, you know, you can go back to the videos. Hey Mountain Rain, you can go back to my videos and watch him in those. And he was just, like I said, this when you watch him play, you could tell that was his life. I mean, that was what this really made him. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll have the memories. I always have the memories of him. I mean, I'll never forget him. He was always just, like I said, he was always tickled to see me, and I remember up there at night when they was playing at the college when Major Change was playing his band. See, when they started the band, they had a girl playing Lisa, or not playing, but she was the lead singer, and she got cancer and passed away. So that really took a toll on Chris because he was close to her, but anyways, he just, like I said, he was always about the music. He was just so into it, so much, you know. Hey, Gina. But I remember one day I went up there and I was taking a lesson, and he said, "You want to learn a song?" I said, "Sure." You know, I mean, that was what it was sometimes, because sometimes I go and, I mean, you know, you paid so much every time, and sometimes I go and I'd be like, I don't have nothing, you know, I don't have nothing. So I'd say, what do you want to do? You know, I mean, so we'd sit there for 10 minutes going, I don't know, what do you want to do? And I'd be like, I can't think of nothing, Chris, you know, and he'd be like, well, let's see, what could we do? You know, and he'd come up with something sometimes, you know. But I remember one time, we was in there and I was like, I didn't have nothing. And Chris was like, dude, he said, I don't know. He said, here, let's just try this. He said, you want to learn something? I said, sure. I said, I'm up for anything. He said, okay. He said, we'll try this one. He said, I talked this with somebody here a while back. So he said, this is what it reminds me of. You know, it reminds me because you don't have nothing. He said, we'll do this one. So you know, he started out and he's like, and you all probably don't want to start playing it, but this was a song. It was, here it is. It's a, so black when this life is over, I'll fly away like a bird for that flow. I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away for you. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, bye bye. I'll fly away. But anyways, that was one of them. Like I said, I mean, they was many. But I don't know how many I took. I know I went a whole year there. He just taught me once a month. But I went a whole year, so that was 12 lessons there. And then I think I may have went maybe 2 years. I can't remember. Maybe in 8 months. I can't remember how long it was. But and then we was up there one day, and he said, "There's this boy just come in here." He said, check this out. And he just started playing it, and I was like, okay, I'll learn that one. But you know, let's see, how's it go now? I'm trying to remember because some of them it's been so long since I played them, I can't remember them hardly. Let's see, oh. I think I'm playing it in the wrong key. Let's see. Where's it at? No. But anyway, he's sitting there, and as he kept on, and he kept on and on playing that, and like I said, I walked out there, I'd learn it, but as this the way he was, he was just cool. I mean, this, you know, I can tell you anyways, yeah, I mean, there's stuff like that. It is, and I mean, that's one thing about guitar, I mean, that's this stuff that he gave me to play. I mean, it's like, let's see, I think it was fourth fret. Well, shoot, I'll have to tune it down first. I think it's fourth fret. It's a gospel song too, but it was I just want to thank you, Lord. Derby might have heard of this one. I don't know why this thing's upside down for, but anyway. You still hear Derby? You probably heard this song. Let's see. I can't remember how it goes either. But anyway, it's something like that. But anyways, I mean, it's just stuff like that he showed me. I mean, this uh looking through now. But anyways, no, it's just like I said, he was just a good old boy. Just I just hate it happened. I hate it. It's just young. He was younger than I was. I mean, he was younger than me. So yeah, it's a bad deal. I mean, it really was. Uh, but I do know that he had sugar real bad. He had diabetes. So that was a. Hey Dwight, how are you, brother? But he did have diabetes, and that was a bad deal. So, anyways, but anyway, I know what I was gonna say now. I remember when they was doing their concert up there with Major Change up at the college, and I went and seen him, and he I had on. I think I had my blue jean jacket on, but I had on I had it at that time. I had all my Black Label Society stuff on the back of that, and after the concert was over, I went up on stage and I was like, "Hey, Chris, how's it going, brother?" And he's like, "Hey, Randy, how are you, brother?" He said, "Been a long time." Then he turns around and he goes to the microphone. He pulls me over, and that was the picture right there. Uh, that I think, yeah, it was on that one there. But anyways, he pulls me over to the microphone, and they still crowd of people out there, and he's like, "Hey, folks, hey, everybody, I just want to make an announcement. Zach Wild's in the house." He just, just stuff like that. Just. Yeah, it is. It's hard when you lose people. It's hard. But it's been a bad week for me. I mean, it's just been a bad week, and my brain's just trying to process everything, and it's not going. But anyway, uh, I just wanted to come on here and just remember Chris and tell a few things about, uh, just what Chris meant to me, and just, you know, guitar. I mean, he was just he was a blessing. I mean, he's one of those type, when you get around him, I mean, he makes you want to play guitar. He makes you want to pick up a guitar. He makes you want to, he made you want to just, you know, try harder. He made you want to practice, and he was just a great guy. That's all I can say. I mean, he was just like a brother. I mean, he was a brother in music. He was just like that's kind of like Zach, when he talks about Dime and Randy Rhodes and all of those, he calls them Saint Dime and Saint Randy, all of those, and that's the way I kind of look at Chris. He's just Saint Chris now, he's up there, because he was real faithful in God. I mean, he really was, and that's, but anyways, I just wanted to come on here and play, just share some of the things that he was, what he was like, and he, like I said, you can go to his channel on here. It's Voodoo Rose is the name of it, and you can watch him play. And I think he plays like Star Spangled Banner. He plays all the, well, not all because it cuts some, but he plays a lot of Freebird, you know, the lead part on there. He plays Molly Hatchet, uh, different stuff. I mean, he just, I don't know what all he done on Facebook because I think he done more on Facebook than he done YouTube or Instagram. I mean, I think he was more to that than he was, you know, any of the rest. Cause, and that's why I say I didn't have him on there, so I don't have Facebook. So, but anyways, I'm gonna do this song for Chris since he referred to me as Act Wild. So this is a song I done for my dad's funeral, and I'll do it for Chris's, and one day we'll see him again. But here we go. I've been around this world, get a see no end. All shall fade to black again and again. This storm that's broken me, my only friend, yeah. In this river, all shall fade to black. In this river, there's no coming back. In this river, all shall fade to black. Ain't no coming back. Withdrawn, I step away just to find myself. The door is closed again, the only one left. This storm that's broken me, my only friend, yeah. In this river I shall fade. In this river, Chris, no coming. Shall fade to black. In this river, all shall fade to black. In this river, Chris, no coming back. In this river, all shall fade to black. Ain't no coming back. Yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to do a little something for Chris because, like I said, he been a lot to me, and hate to see him go, but you know that's life's highway. I mean, pretty much that song sums it up, you know, and that's the way it is. So, folks, y'all take care. Uh, Hopefully everything straightens out. You know, like I said, you know, I'm trying to get mom back here, back home. I don't know what to expect. Saying that, you know, them saying that they couldn't do operate or nothing. So, you know, I'm just gonna keep her and my brother here from now on, and we'll just take it one day at a time. And like I said, it is what it is. I mean, you know, my mom's she's got a good outlook on things, and you know, a lot of times that's what it takes. You know, so she may be around another 20 years. I don't know. Only the good Lord above knows how long we're going to be here. So. Anyways, y'all take care. Keep rocking. Love y'all. And hopefully we can jam sometime. Like I said, I really don't know when the next one. I had a little time here, and plus I want to do this for Chris. I mean, Dale's in there uh, in the bed, so Gabe there too, and everybody. So he's in good hands. But Dwight, it's good to see you, brother. Good to see all of you, and Ash, it's good to see you again. It's been a while. But everybody, Carrie Ann, everybody, Sarah, everybody, like I said, just love each other. Don't, I mean, like I said before, everybody's, don't waste time on nonsense. Because, I mean, that's what I said. Chris is younger than me. And you never know. I mean, you never know. And there you go, Shaw. Kindness and joy spread it around. Yeah, and it's free. It's free. No cost a dime. But y'all take care. Love y'all. Love one another. And we'll catch you next time. Have a good one, y'all.